Hello everyone, I'm BitHunter. Today is June 18th, 2024. Recently, many community members have been asking how to set up IO.NET. IO.NET Phase 3 will end later this month. So, there's about 10 days left. Today, I'll release a beginner-level tutorial. Step by step, we'll show you how to use your graphics card on the Windows platform and how to run IO.NET smoothly on Apple's macOS with M-series chips. Let's get straight to the point. Before installing IO.NET, you first need to prepare an IO.NET account. We'll open the IO.NET official website. You can log in through various methods. You can choose your preferred method based on your needs. Here, I choose to log in with a Google account. Click on the Google login button, select your Google account, and the next step is to choose the type of miner. Here, choose the first option, GPU miner type. You need to bind your Solana wallet address. You just need to enter your Solana wallet address in the dialog box here. After entering it, click Next, then click the Worker button on the interface. Since this is our first time creating an account and there are no running machines, we can only click the Connect New Worker button. The next screen will let you choose the satellite system to install. Currently, IO.NET supports Apple's macOS, Windows, and Ubuntu systems. That's all for now. Our IO.NET account is now created. The next step is to follow the different installation steps according to your system platform. First, we will teach everyone how to install it on the Windows platform. Select the Windows icon, click Next, then choose whether to install the GPU or CPU version. Click GPU. The following supported graphics card types are basically NVIDIA graphics cards. If you choose CPU, it shows the supported CPU types below, mostly AMD CPUs. I will choose GPU graphics card here. Click to select. Next, the entire installation steps will be listed. I have roughly organized. There are 4 main steps. The first is to install Docker and WSL subsystem. The second step is to install NVIDIA graphics card driver and core. The third step is to download the IO.NET installer. The fourth step is to install IO.NET. Next, I will demonstrate step by step how to use a graphics card to mount IO.NET on the Windows platform. First, I recommend that you prepare a clean, non-slimmed down version of Windows 10 or 11 operating system. If it is a slimmed down version, please prepare a clean one first. If this is the case, it is very likely that the installation will fail due to the lack of some services. This demo uses the latest Windows 11 system. The first step is to install Docker. We copy the download link into the browser and download the Windows version of Docker. Since the download takes some time, we can use this time to install the WSL's Ubuntu subsystem. Click the Windows Start menu, then type PowerShell in the search bar. Find the PowerShell icon in the list that pops up and click on the bottom right. Run as administrator and then open PowerShell. Run the WSL install command to start installing the Ubuntu subsystem. If you encounter any problems during installation, you can review my previous video tutorial. Windows executes the tutorial for installing the Linux subsystem Open2 with WSL. After the WSL subsystem is installed, we can install Docker. Run the Docker installer. After installing Docker, here we need to register an account. I'm not sure why, but clicking didn't work for me. If you are the same, you can click the Continue without signing in button below to go to the next step and proceed to the next step. Portion A. Docker's ready now. Failure. You can place the image installation location on another drive. Click the Settings button above and select the second menu, Resources. You can then change the installation location of the image to another drive, such as your phone. I will now switch to the I/O folder on the carpet. Once Docker is ready, we proceed to the second step, installing the NVIDIA graphics driver and CUDA. I have the built-in NVIDIA graphics driver that comes with Windows 11, so just install CUDA. We go to the official NVIDIA CUDA download page, click the download button, then select Windows, and next choose your operating system type. Here I choose Windows 10. Next, for the type of installation, I chose to directly download the local installer. Since this installer is quite large, approximately 2.9 gigabytes, it will take a while to download.
In a few minutes.
After downloading, run the CUDA installation. Once installed, proceed to the third step to download the IO.NET installer. After downloading, copy it to the drive. Then in the browser on the drive, type cmd to enter the command line interface, and finally, copy and paste the IO.NET installation command. Press enter to run. The interface will prompt you to register your mining machine. You need to copy this command down. Many people don't know how to copy information in the command line, so let's demonstrate that here. Right-click on the blank area at the top of the command line interface, and select Editor from the menu that pops up. Select from the menu Then go back to the command line where you need to copy. Long press the left mouse button, select the content you need to copy, and then right-click. At this point, the content is already saved in the Windows clipboard. Next, we open the browser, paste the content into the input bar, and click Save. When the car is moved, the browser will jump to the authorization page of io.net. Click Continue. If your browser has not logged into io.net before, you will need to log into your io.net account. After a successful login, it will show Authorization Successful. Back at the io.net installation screen, type Yes at the prompt and press Enter to start installing the io.net program. The program will run in the Docker we just installed. Wait for about 5 to 10 minutes. If a green icon appears, it means the installation was successful. We then return to the io.net website interface, click Connect Device, and we also need to wait for a while.
A few minutes later.
Go back to the Workers interface on the website, and you'll see the 3070 graphics card we just installed is now running. Since no one is renting my GPU, it shows an idle icon. But that's okay. Even if no one rents it, there will still be points to exchange for tokens. Introduction to the Windows system. Next, I will introduce how to run IONet on Apple's macOS system. It should be emphasized that only computers with Apple's M-level chips can run io.net. So
It's an iPhone, iPad,
older
or
Intel chip Apple computers cannot run io.net. Here, I will use the latest Apple MacBook Pro to demonstrate for everyone. This laptop is equipped with an Apple M3 Pro chip. First, we log into the official IONet website on the computer. Click to log in with Google account, and after logging in, click to use the Google account. After installation, select Worker. Then click the Create New Miner button. Next, choose the macOS operating system and click Next. The macOS system can only use the CPU to run io.net search, so we can directly click Next and see that the installation of io.net on macOS mainly involves the following 4 steps. The first step is to install Docker, and the second step is to install the io.net installer. Step 3, authorize the installer. Step 4, execute the installation command. Next, I will demonstrate step by step. First, click the Docker link to download the macOS version of Docker. After downloading, double-click to install. Once installed, drag the Docker program to the Applications folder. Then we find the Docker icon in the Application folder on macOS and double-click to run it. After opening Docker, if you want to modify the installation directory of the Docker image as in the Windows system, you can click the Settings button above and select the second menu, Resources. Here, you can change the installation directory of the Docker image. I chose the default installation of Docker. Then you can proceed to the second step. Download the io.net installer. You can find other directories in the Application folder like I do. Run the terminal program inside, open the command line interface of macOS, copy and paste, download the installer command, and press Enter to run. After downloading, proceed to the third step to authorize the installer. Once authorized, you can proceed to the fourth step, copy and paste the IONet installation command, and press Enter to run it. The interface will prompt you to register your miner. You need to copy this command. Open the browser, paste the content into the input bar, and click Play. Press Enter, and the browser will navigate to the io.net authorization page. Click Continue. If your browser was not logged into io.net before, here you need to log into your io.net account. After logging in successfully, it will show Authorization Success. Go back to the io.net installation interface. Type Yes after the prompt message, press Enter, and the io.net program will start installing. The program will run in the Docker we just installed for about 5 to 10 minutes.
In a few minutes.
If a green icon like this appears, it means the installation was successful. We return to the io.net website, click Connect Device, and also need to click Install. In a moment, when you return to the Worker interface on the website, you will see that the M3 Pro chip we just installed is already running. Since no one is using this chip, it shows an idle icon here, but it's not fixed. Even if no one rents it, you can still earn points and exchange them for tokens. Finally, if you want the program not to be interrupted by sleep mode on macOS, you need to click the Apple icon in the top left corner like I do, select System Settings, then click the battery icon, and choose the Option button in the bottom right corner. Then set the hard drive sleep mode to Never. Return to the previous screen, click the Screen Lock button, and set all screen lock settings to Never. This way, the system won't automatically go to sleep, preventing interruptions to io.net. Alright, that's the introduction for running the io.net project on Windows and macOS systems for today. If you need more professional io.net deployment tech support, feel free to join our BitHunter VIP member group. Thank you all for your support.